Hi, Misha here, and it just doesn't feel right. That hit me. It just doesn't feel right if we do a month without some Swiss gun action in it, and there hasn't been a whole lot new from JDI, now SAN Imports. We did have this kind of interesting model come through the other day though. This is the SG-553AL US, comes in as a pistol, and it has a Swiss made folding arm brace adapter on it. Takes standard tubes so you can put whatever you desire. So what do we have here? Well, the name. Let's just dissect it. And the names on these can get really long and confusing. But, okay, SG just means it's the original Shockwave line. 55 is from the, 550 series. 3 means we have the modern short gas system. Originally there was the 552, which used a different system. 553 uses a short fluted piston with braided recoil spring. This is the LB version, meaning it has a 13.7 inch barrel. There's also an SB version with an 8.9. Because this is the LB, we have the grenade hump here with ring. We have the bayonet lug hole or loop here. You can put either a Swiss compatible lug in it, a NATO compatible lug, or use it to mount a railed handguard. So you have options. Because this is a single piece barrel, our flash hider here is not just a part of the barrel permanently, it's machined as part of the barrel. Now it is internally threaded. I'm going to point this at you. It is internally threaded to accept a blank fire device or sound suppressor, or potentially you could use that to make an extension out to 16 inches. The SB version, the flash hider is almost always removable and threaded 1/2 by 28 or 14 mil. There's also another version that's a long barrel but with removable flash hider. The barrel length on that is registered as 11.9 or 303 millimeters, but once you put on a muzzle device it usually comes out to about 13.5 like this one. AL means we have a lightweight lower made from an aluminum alloy. This is machined. Originally the Swiss guns would have a steel lower made from a stamping that was welded together. So this is a machined part versus stamped and welded, and it's lighter weight. The US means it takes standard M16, AR15, M4 mags. There's a metal one. It comes, where did I put it? From the factory with a typical Magpul PMag, meaning yes, it's Magpul compatible. Because this is a NATO compatible magwell, that means it has a more AR style trigger guard that folds down for use with winter gloves. It also means we have a mag release here. On this side, we have another mag release, making it ambi, and we still have a bolt release there. Slightly different style, but you get the idea. Still has a Swiss trigger, still has the ambi safety, and still takes the same pistol grip. This is a Swiss lower, this is not US. In the back, it's the typical slot for a Swiss stock. When these come in, they just have an end plate on them. You can put whatever. JDI SAN Imports does offer this folding adapter. Has the same type of push button. And this has the traditional diopter sights with folding front night sight, night sights insert in the rear, removable iris for target shooting. A scope rail can be mounted on top, and of course it has the little Swiss crest cross. So a neat version. Now this one's brand new at the store, so we're not going to shoot it, but just to show you that these do work well with standard AR-15 mags. Let's go to the range and show some clips of my 551LB with this exact same lower on it, and then we'll come back to the table for some final thoughts. .551LB. .551LB. So yeah, it's just as reliable using STAN AG mags. And Swiss Arms Neuhausen, SAN, offers the AL US lower version. It's kind of a NATO ally compatible. It's, you know, done in select fire, full auto, and this is hoped to attract foreign customers, either police departments, special forces. Obviously they don't expect a military. This gun isn't really set up for full military use, but it's set up for more spec ops, you know, that type thing. SOCOM style duties, if you will, for whoever. There have been several takers that will buy anywhere from 10 to 100 throughout Europe, both east and west, and elsewhere in the world. So this isn't an AR mag compatible version done for the US civilian market. No, this is something that's built to be military grade. It's just we're fortunate they offer it. And because the gun is highly modular, all you have to do is take the upper and drop it on. You can buy these lowers by themselves and put them on pretty much any Swiss gun, even pre-bands. So that's pretty neat, I think. As far as the arm brace adapter, it locks as tight as the stock would, and really makes having a short barrel fine. Now normally I would want a stock that looked more Swiss, but since this already has the NATO lower, having more of a NATO stock on it makes sense. And they do offer this same adapter block for NATO type customers for using their preferred M4 stocks. So again, it's built to be military grade, not just civilian grade, and there is a difference. I just thought it was a neat little package and kind of a unique configuration, so thought we would just share it with you today. We've got an entire playlist on Swiss guns, so check that out if you could. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below and we'll do our best to answer. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you'd like to help support the channel, check out the link to our Patreon page. Boy, it is just doing that today. Yeah, it doesn't really latch, that's one thing. It has this for the stock here, but it does fold over. I'm sure you could magnets solve everything, right? But anyway, thanks guys, and we'll catch you very soon next time.